What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on the channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by two things. Since we don't do any sponsorships here on the channel, go ahead and chill them out real quick. The first is my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound. And the second is a new podcast I just launched called Chasing Infinity. It is myself and ChatGPT as my AI co-host, and we dive into a wide range of topics in short-form videos just like these. So check it out. Links in the description below, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, let's do another answering your Splinterlands comments video. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. I don't have too much time, so this will be a little bit shorter than usual, but let's go ahead and dive in. So DJ, shout out to DJ, says, that's why adding synergy abilities to cards is such a great idea. It could possibly give value in certain situations to cards we don't use very often. Yeah, I mean, I've liked what the team has done in terms of even kind of giving utility to older or previous cards. I mean, they did something with, obviously, the Rebellion card now with Palace, but in general, I hope that they, without making it like overly complicated, because I understand people could have an issue with that. I do like the idea of having different synergies, and I know that they want to bring in splinters and all that, so that should be cool. But you know, I think the base level of the game should still be relatively easy for folks, and then you can kind of like layer the complexity on all the way to the point where, you know, all of us who are obsessed get to still enjoy it. So Leandra says, I'm doing exactly what you said. This is my Conclave Arcana Cannibalizing Rebellion video. I'm saving my money for Conclave 100%, unless Rebellion cards drop 50% in price. All right, thank you, Leandra, for letting us know. Our Last Hope says, I think there's a good chance that Rebellion cards, card prices will skyrocket when California, I haven't said it in a while, comes out, because then people will realize that the new modern format is going to look like after CL is pushed out and how much of a difference it will make in your deck having these. I have a few maxed Rebellion cards that I'm renting out, and the returns are great and will continue to be great when Conclave Arcana comes out. I'm just waiting for Rebellion card prices to push up. If they don't, I just keep renting them out. What you have to understand is that now, while CL is still there, it limits the use case for Rebellion. For most people, it's not worth financially to either buy or rent these, because that only makes sense if you play for a position on leaderboard. That's true. I'm renting them out. Once CL is out, and that should be good for Rebellion and Conclave Arcana sales. It will work as an upgrade for Rebellion in terms of utility. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of folks are just sitting on the sidelines right now, myself included, and we'll see how things go. I still consider, you know, the fact that I have a month and a half to go in and buy if I want to. Even if Rebellion card prices start to skyrocket, there will be cards available in the store, and I don't think that we're going to get a massive rush of, like, you know, 500,000 packs being sold out in a day. So there is that. But that being said, the time is running out, right? There were a lot of things that I thought would be a catalyst, and I just put a video out talking about this. It didn't come through. We'll see if people start to recognize that and choose to speculate on it. Granted, the other big thing that I think we might be waiting for is for the Bitcoin pump, right? For Q4 to really start to deliver. Obviously, we've already had you know, Bitcoin doing quite well in October or Uptober, but there's, you know, we're gonna make it. This sale is gonna make it through mid December at this point. And if there's a point in time over the next 6-ish weeks or so, right, that we'll have this where Bitcoin gets a new all-time high and we start to really see how crazy things can get, that's when I think we might see things turn around, as people will feel a little bit more confident in the fact that the bull run is here and we're really entering into that last euphoric leg. All right, so Ivon says, love how you said not necessarily smart, but you are obsessed. Yeah, hey, it's the truth, man. Dang, Lorcas is cool. He is indeed. Shout out to Lorcas. Ivon says, just wait till Conclave is dipping at its end, and then, no, I'm not going to buy that one either, and then do the same with the next set. Just keep saying that, but you don't, until some bear dip happens, and then you'll probably not, because it's a dip and it might go lower. I'm kind of doing the same, though. Well, you know what's funny? So, Ivon, part of the struggle that I have right now, to be honest with you, is the fact that, like, if I like the idea of being able to play in Modern, but if I cannot be competitive in Modern, then I know already that in the long term, I'm probably going to head over to Wild, which means I don't need to buy the Rebellion cards now. I don't even need to buy the Rebellion cards after, what's that called? Conclave Arcana comes out. I'll just wait until later, right? And I'll go and have fun and play with the cards that I want to play with in Wild, and I'll just land, you know, wherever the chips may land. Like, I'm not going to be one of those people that tries to compete at the top levels of Modern. But if it's like what I'm trying to figure out right now, and I've said this in previous live streams or videos, it's like, will I have fun? Like, let's say I go in and I try to make like a bronze or silver Rebellion deck as well as Conclave Arcana deck, right? Because that's much more that's much more financially doable for me, right? If I wanted to, how far can I get in that? How much can I earn with that? And how much fun will I be having? That's really the utility for me, right? Because earning potential, I mean, we'll see how that plays out, but I'm good with SPS already. Obviously, I want to earn more, but I got my bags packed. So it's really about how much fun do I want to have, and where's the competition, and how far can I get, a rise of ranks and whatever. So I'm still weighing that. I don't know how it plays out, but we got about a month and a half to decide. So Rift Summoner says, I want cards to be more entertainment value rather than ROI. If people want ROI, we have other assets that are more focused in that direction. But in a sense, cards do have financial value. Just don't expect fast ROI. Yeah, again, I made that decision a while ago, and I don't say that to like judge other people. Like, it is what it is. When I first started, I looked at cards as like, I think I even have a video way back saying like cards are digital real estate. This is awesome. You can buy them and they'll go up in value and you can rent them out. And like, I had that same mindset for a long time. It took me a while to really separate out the entertainment value, as you perfectly say here, from the ROI. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I bought the cards already. I'm happy with them. When I get more entertainment funds, more entertainment money, I'll buy more cards. But in the meantime, I'm separating out all of like the investment side, ROI side, and that is not going into cards, right? That is not going into cards. That's going into other assets that I do plan on liquidating in the future for a profit in order to, treat that fully as an investment. But the cards that I have, they're fun. They're a collection. Are they worth a lot of money or worth a decent amount of money? Absolutely. Would I sell them? Maybe, but only if they like really skyrocketed. The truth is that I enjoy playing with them, and I wouldn't want to sell. Like, I have one Dr. Blight. I really don't want to sell that Dr. Blight. But if that Dr. Blight's going to go for, I don't know, something stupid in the future that could change my life, yeah, absolutely, I would sell it. But even then I would struggle, right? Even then I would struggle with it. So Nicola says the Heloise battle at 3907 explains everything you need to know about the game. I think, I mean, I understand you're being critical of Heloise. I mean, I won't disagree with you there. So she is OP in many ways. I mean, I played another battle today, just a ghost card battle, and she was out of control. I mean, it was actually a really fun battle to watch. And yeah, if that's your analysis, then I actually don't blame you. It's going to be tough. Granted, we've seen power creep happen and we've seen balancing happen, but does it take away from the older cards? It does, right? From a lot of the older cards, it does overpower in many situations. And the fact that it's so good with the current OP summoner in modern format, which is Tofu, the synergy there is kind of outrageous. So Firebol says, excellent job on bringing us Splinterlands content. It's harder than it looks. With that being said, DAO should open all the packs and list them for rent on the Splinterlands rental market, especially gold foils. I don't know about all packs. I think some packs would be cool, but then there are a lot of folks who have voiced the opinion that, the DAO really shouldn't be competing with players and trying to set like floors or ceilings on card rentals. And I do agree with that to a certain extent. The DAO should be collaborative with the game economy. I think the DAO is an independent player, and the DAO should be trying to make money, right? And be an organization that is profitable. And so I'd like for it to do things in that way, but I can understand, the idea where it's just like, why compete against the people that, are a part of the same ecosystem as you. So I don't know. I struggle with that. So Bolts also says, I will be buying Conclave Arcana. Let's go group buy. Should we do a group buy here? Would you guys be into that? Should I try and should I follow in Bulldog's footsteps and try to get some card into the game, like a Papa Bear card? I guess there's already Archimus the Bear. A Papa Bull card. Oh, what if we did a Papa Bull card? It's just this tiny bull with massive balls. All right. So Wangmeister says the DAO could effectively have a store for all its own packs, and prices could be set high enough that Rebellion Riftwatcher pack purchasers don't feel upset or threatened by it. Even if it was 5 to 10 USD for a Rebellion pack, the DAO needs to look after itself. So yeah, I mean, I was just talking about that. Mondroid in the last video put out a good response, and I agreed with him, right? Like I want them to do something with it. So selling is the easiest way, especially for packs that are considered very low in terms of like open or circulating. And so that was like the easiest first thing that came to mind. And I'm still even not against it. It's just I very much understand where Mondred, I'm sure many others are coming from. It shouldn't be competing with players. So hopefully we can find another solution. Either way, I also don't, like, as much as I want to see the DAO do something with it, I am also not in a rush, right? I'm not in a rush for that to happen. I know the DAO is kind of bleeding money right now, but the hope is that, however much money we make from like opening cards or selling more packs, whatever, I don't think it's going to be that much. I would rather get the game economy into a better place, and most importantly, take advantage of this upcoming bull run. If asset prices start to rise, the Dow could sell some DEC, the Dow could sell some SPS, right? And put that into stables, put that into Bitcoin, put that into other assets that are, better for it, better to have and sell off in a bear market. Another one. Thank you, International Travel Channel. We got a long one here. Okay, so let's, and how are we doing on time? I said this was going to be a little bit shorter. All right, we're at 10 minutes. I'm just going to do a couple more. We'll keep this one nice and short too. So Lord Kager says, great insight. You see Chaos Legion, Aggie, the bear market, and major value loss in all sets. All of that drove my confidence in the game to the ground. Rebellion is an amazing surprise that showed us there is still hope. And unfortunately for me, I did not buy any of those. Neither joined the conflicts. Now I've been constantly obliterated by these new amazing summoners, especially Eternal Tofu. That is too OP, and maybe I desing mistake. Comment please if you do feel the same. Maybe I don't know what that is, but I can say this: I won't go heavy into Conclave Arcana as I did with Chaos and Untamed, but I'll buy at least 200 regular booster packs, 50 starter packs to have something to play with. Modern format with my alt account, since I don't bought that one. I guess rent prices will be kind of high, and having some cards to play lower leagues, brawls, and tournaments, maybe even join conflicts with enough power to at least get one BCX. In a nutshell, this year I spent nothing in the game store, but if things stay stable until April of next year, I definitely will. The game is showing great resilience despite all the problems we've faced and all problems we are still facing with it. As always, keep up the good work. You're my favorite content. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I wholeheartedly agree with your analysis here. Not about me, but about the game, right? It's not been an easy road, and there's still a long way for us to go. But Rebellion has been huge. Rebellion has been huge in instilling confidence in card value, which is something that, I don't know if Christopher Charles is still here. He stopped commenting a long time ago, but that's something that he always talked about, card values, right? And I know that this is not solving the Chaos Legion issue, which is still stinging for many people, but for people that are buying now and maybe potentially think about buying in the future, which includes you and me, there is a lot more confidence in Rebellion and any set going forward because they did stem the bleeding, right? They did figure it out, and they made a lot of changes, and my hope is that we're going to see that continue to improve over time. It shows that, as you said, resilience is a great word because it shows that the team is learning from their mistakes and doing better the next time, and that's really what you want. Okay, Mondroid says, always enjoy answering these answering comments videos, especially when I have not one but two walls of text you have to read. Well, Mondroid, I always appreciate the comments. You bring a unique and fun perspective to the game as usual, so appreciate you. Okay, you know what? That's a nice one. We should end there with a nice thought from Mondroid. I will go ahead and try to do more of these over the weekend, but that's all I have for you guys today. Have an amazing rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Peace.